What's happening? Back once again here at Edinburgh Airport today. Today we're heading to Riga in Latvia. I've never been to Latvia before, so I've literally no idea what to expect, but I suppose there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Flying with Ryanair today, it's now 3:20. My flight leaves at 20 to 6, so I've got 2 hours and 20 minutes. Hopefully that should be enough to get through security and everything. I know the past few weeks all you've heard in the news about is just flights been delayed and cancelled as a result of lack of security staff, but we'll soon find out if that's true at Edinburgh or whether it's just a load of rubbish. This flight to Latvia cost me £28 one way with Ryanair, and then I booked myself a return with Air Baltic flying home on Saturday. Today's Thursday. Flying home on Saturday with Air Baltic, and that was £60. So it cost me just shy of £90 in total for these flights. I think by the time my flight gets in, we get to Latvia about 10 or 11 o'clock at night, which is obviously less than ideal, but it means we've got all day tomorrow and kind of half of Saturday to explore it and see what's happening. I have to say the security at Edinburgh was pretty busy, but it appeared to be moving quickly. Seemed nothing like what you see in the news with Manchester and bits like that. Seemed to move pretty quickly, so that's me through. Just going to head to the gate now and get the flight. Oh, and rate my meal deal, by the way. Rip me in the comments, please. I'll just also add that that's a £4.99 meal deal from all W. Smiths over there. So not your £3 Tesco. No, this is the top end of the meal deal list. I'm really quite surprised that Ryanair haven't banned me yet. I never allocate myself a seat, never pay for an allocated seat. I never check in any hold luggage or anything like that. I just take a small bag on with me. I never buy any other food, and I always take a meal deal along with me and just eat that on the plane. Just taking the piss out of them every single given opportunity. So I'm really surprised I'm not banned yet.
3 hours later.
Thanks very much, cheers. And we've landed in Latvia. Just going to go and clear security, then figure out how I'm going to get from the airport to the city centre and then onto my Airbnb from there. Right, it's currently about 11 o'clock at night. I'm just walking about outside Riga airport and I can't seem to find where to go to get like public transport to the city centre. So just going to go and have a wander about even some more and try and see if I can find something. Failing that, I'll try an Uber. There's a bus there, but it looks pretty heaving. Let's see if we can squeeze on. Right, it is now 5 minutes past midnight. I jumped on the shuttle bus from the airport to the city centre and I basically just guessed where it was getting off in kind of comparison to my Airbnb, and I'm absolutely nowhere near it now. I'm about 1.7 miles away, so I've just been walking for a bit now. The directions say that I'll arrive at 39 minutes past. Focus, 39 minutes past midnight, but we'll get a pace on and see if we can make it. The bus appeared to be free from the airport to the city centre. Either that or I just bumped it, I'm not too sure. I might have just bumped it inadvertently, but hey ho, at least we're here now. Just need to get to the Airbnb. Now it really wouldn't be one of my vlogs if I didn't have an electric scooter in it, would it? My prayers have actually now been answered, so this will be getting taken right up to the Airbnb. Right, so I'm at the Airbnb now. I had a bit of a muck about trying to get them electric scooters to work. One company, when they work, wouldn't send me the verification code to my phone to actually start using them, but then I found some Bolt ones later on that I managed to get one down here. Also tried to get an Uber as well, but it turns out according to Uber it doesn't exist in Riga apparently. So anyways, this is the tour of the Airbnb. So it's basically just a little studio flat. I mean, it's got a big enough kitchen, you know, it's got a fridge, dining table there, big sofa there, television there. Come through to the bathroom here. I don't know what it is with me and staying in Airbnbs that seem to have washing machines in the bathroom, but there we are. Just like Oslo. Shower, toilet, all you need really. The bed I've seen is in here, in this cupboard in here. I'm going to need to assemble that before I can sleep tonight, but that'll do. The keys were a bit sticky in the door when I turned up, that was the only issue I've had. I think all in all it was about £80 for the 2 nights, and it's not too far away from the city centre, so I can't really complain for that, to be fair. Hotels are a lot more expensive than that, so I'm quite happy with that. Time to assemble the bed. I think I'm just going to pick this up in the morning because obviously it's now nearly 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm planning on getting up early to try and smash through as much stuff as possible tomorrow and have a pretty long day at it. So I think I'll pick this up in the morning. Good morning from Riga. Slept okay in the sofa bed, it was not too bad. It's now about just shy 9 o'clock in the morning, and what I've booked for today is booked first thing to go to a shooting range and fire some guns. €55, and they even come to pick you up as well. They shouldn't be too far away. They said they were going to pick me up round about now, so I'll probably just get a head outside and see if they're sitting waiting on us. I also noticed this in the Airbnb after I turned the cameras off last night. It looks like somebody's added their own artwork on top of the existing artwork.
Hold it, take with right hand. Finger straight, please. Give me your right hand. And right hand holds this way. Yes. When you are ready, you can shoot. It's empty. I will take it. Alright. We will next.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
So,
Put it in the shoulder.
what?
Is there a dot?
Yeah.
When you're ready, you can shoot. It's empty. Thank you.
So sorry?
One hand goes here
Oh yeah.
and another here. It's loaded. Click here and very well. Good.
I have to say that was really good fun. €55 and they come and pick you up from your hotel, Airbnb, wherever you are. You also get 5 shots of the Winchester, 5 shots of a Kalashnikov, 5 shots of a Glock and 5 shots of something else, I can't remember what it was. And it's all for €55, so definitely worth the money I'd say. Just going to try and find somewhere now to go and get some breakfast because it's about 10 AM and I'm not 8 yet, so I'll try and find a cafe or something and then see what happens next. Just went to some wee cafe and got a big massive omelette, some salad and 2 bits of bread and orange juice all for €7.50. Riga seems pretty cheap so far. I think next I'm going to try and head up to the Riga Motor Museum. From Google Maps it looks like it's about 50 minutes on a bus, so I need to try and figure out how to get on the bus and where to get the bus at and stuff like that, but we'll soon find out. And here we are. I have to say the Riga Motor Museum is fantastic. It's only €10 to get in, and it's got plenty of old-fashioned cars, some modern ones as well, so it's definitely worth a visit. I think now I'm just going to get the bus back to the city centre, and then I'm going to go up the big panoramic tower and see what Riga looks like from 17 stories up. Well, that was an eventful bus journey. The guy sitting next to me and another guy about halfway down the bus just burst into this huge argument for I don't know what reason, because obviously they're speaking a different language, and then it just kept going at each other, screaming at each other and stuff. And then the guy sitting next to me just pulls out his phone and bangs in 112 into the keypad and starts phoning it. He's on the phone for a bit and then he just hangs up, gets off the bus. And then as soon as I got off the bus, I googled what the emergency number was in Latvia, and it turns out it is 112. So evidently he's phoned the police on him, so he must have done something wrong, or maybe he hasn't, don't know, but it was quite entertaining to be fair. Thought we were going to see a repeat of what happened in Amsterdam with that guy launching the tables and chairs again, but it didn't really come to anything. I was going to try and sneak a video of the argument, but I thought I better just leave it to them. So anyways, here we are at the Panorama Riga observation deck. It's actually inside the Latvian Academy of Sciences, so just going to head in now and get to the top. You get some fantastic views from up there. It's only €6 to go up as well, but the woman in the front desk was extremely rude. So definitely worth going if you're ever coming here, as long as she's not on the desk and working that day. I'd highly recommend it. I think now I'm going to head down to the Museum of Occupation. It's only 0.8 of a mile away according to Google Maps, so it's just down the road. So I'm going to head down there and see what that's like. Aye, that was really good. It was just detailing what happened between the Soviets and the Germans during World War II, and basically how the Soviets kept occupying Latvia until basically the USSR fell apart in 1991. It's only €5 to enter that museum, definitely worthwhile. I would highly recommend doing that. Now I think it's about time we got some food. It's about 6 o'clock now, so I need to try and have a Google and see what's good for food around here. Well, I've absolutely no clue what's happening here, but there appears to be a high police presence, and this is all fenced off. There's a guy chanting down there with a microphone and speakers. No idea what's going on here. Looks like a demonstration of some sort. Just looking at TikTok for places to eat in Latvia. Found a place just up the street called Province that does stereotypical Latvian food by the looks of it. So I'm gonna go give that a try and see what I make a Latvian food. Those ribs took some eating anyway. It was 2 racks of ribs on a bed of sauerkraut, and they also brought us out at this rye bread with garlic infused into it as well. It was absolutely stunning, to be fair. That was a bit called Provence. It just does Latvian food. I think that and a pint came to about 22.50 euros. So it was a bit pricey, but there was a hell of a lot of food there. I think now I'm going to go and get myself a Kit Kat McFlurry from McDonald's. I've seen them advertised everywhere since I got here, and I've fancied one ever since I first seen the advert, to be fair. Then I'll probably just have a wander about, and then I'll probably head back up to Airbnb after that, because we had an early start this morning, and I could do it to get an early start tomorrow as well, so I can get some more done before I need to get my flight home. I think I probably need to head to the airport for about 1 PM or something like that, so I can maybe have a bit of a wander about in the morning, explore a bit more, then head up to the airport. Peanut butter Kit Kat acquired. Right, so I've just got back up to Airbnb now. I've got one of these scooters back up. I think what I'll do is I'll probably end the vlog here for tonight, and then I'll pick it back up in the morning. We'll explore a bit more Riga, and then probably just get my flight home about, well, it's about 4 o'clock, so I'll probably need to head to the airport for about 1. Right, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, the time is now 25 past 10. I kind of slept in a wee bit today, a bit tired, so probably needed it. I've just finished packing up the rest of the Airbnb, just put the bed away, and then also just realised that that bed actually does fold out into a double, and I've been sleeping on basically a couch for the last 2 nights, but hey ho, live and learn. So just going to head out today, going to get one of these scooters down to the city centre, spend a couple hours down there. I'm probably going to buy some snacks to take home, since I seem to do that on every trip, just bring back some foreign snacks, thought I may as well. And then I'll probably head to the airport about 1ish. I think my flight's about 4 back home, and then I'll probably just finish the vlog there. When I was in the shower this morning, it just seemed to go extremely cold very, very suddenly, which definitely did wake me up this morning, that's for certain. It was absolutely Baltic in there. See what I did there? Baltic, Latvia, you know, like Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, the Baltic states. Nah, never mind. I forgot to show you my target practice from the shooting range yesterday. But anyway, here he is, here's James Bond here. He's not looking too well just now, he's got a few holes in him. Some of them bigger than the other, those are from the Winchester. They were absolutely blown to bits, but there he is. I don't know what I've been doing here, like. Don't think I'd get a job with MI6 anytime soon. And if you're wondering why I look even uglier in this vlog than some of my previous vlogs, that's because my iPhone 8 and the £10 tripod simply just wasn't cutting it. So I've decided to spend some money on a camera. Yes, I know, I've spent some money, I know. Anyways, it's a Canon M50. I got it second hand from that CEX shop, you know, the one with all the gloss in it. Yeah, I got it from there. Comes with a 2-year warranty, and I've teamed it up with a Boya microphone and just a tripod off Amazon. So I've just been roaming about with that. Got a 64GB SD card in it as well. So just roaming about a bit and see what happens, try it out, and it seems to be doing pretty well. Right, so I'm going to say goodbye to the Airbnb now, and it's beautiful artwork, and I'm going to head down to the city centre, get one of these scooters, and then we'll just go roam about. Right, so I've just finished off doing a bit more exploring. I went and bought some snacks to take back home with me, and I'm about to go and head to get the bus back to the airport. But I thought before I do that, I would let you know my thoughts and everything on Riga. It's lovely. It's an absolutely stunning place to be. The buildings are absolutely fantastic. Like, if you're into architecture and stuff like that, you will absolutely love it here. Like, look at this behind me. You know what I mean? It's absolutely fantastic. It's very, very cheap as well. It's just everything in general is just cheaper than you expect back home anyways. I transferred £150 into my Revolut card before I came out, and I've still got change from that. That's not an advert for Revolut, by the way. However, if you're listening Revolut, then drop me a DM, we can do a deal. It's also very easy to get about. It's not a big city. It's not really a big city at all, so everything's within walking distance as long as you don't mind a bit of walking. The public transport is fantastic as well. It runs like clockwork, and to be fair, I've not paid for a single bus the whole time I've been here. I've not seen anyone else pay for one either, so I'm not the only one that's up to it. However, if I was coming back here, I would probably only spend between 2 and 3 days, like I've done just now, here, because I think any more than that and you'll probably start to get bored. But 2 to 3 days is probably about ideal time. Right, and so that concludes this vlog. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. It would mean a fantastic deal to me if you could do that. And if you didn't enjoy it, then feel free to roast me in the comments. And if there's anywhere that you think I should go next and you'd like to see me go, then please remember to drop that in the comments as well. And even better, if you've got any like travel related challenges or anything you'd like to see me do or attempt, then drop that in the comments as well and I'll see what I can do. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.